be teaching you positions and flips. So with everything I do today, I'm going to show you with my hands first, and then I'll put the cymbals on to actually, show you how to do them with the cymbals. A lot of these are great to do in front of a stand-up mirror or a bathroom mirror, or just any big mirror that you can look at yourself and do these positions in to make sure that they look right and that you're in the right form, because it's really hard to break bad habits. Okay, so first we have relax. Now relax position, you'll just be loose, you're not necessarily holding the cymbals up, your feet aren't in any particular stance, you just relax. I mean, it's not really a uniform or a strict thing. It's kind of like if we went to go get water and then came back, you're just standing and relaxed. So with the cymbals on, relax is just like this, They're kind of flopping around, the ends are open. Looks kind of sloppy, but again, it's not a professional thing. It's just to stay relaxed. Now, next we have check. Check is our professional relaxed. You often hear drum majors or directors say set, which you'll learn in a second, and then check. So for check, you go in second position, which is about shoulder width apart. And if you don't have cymbals on, you'll put your left hand on your right wrist. And if you do have cymbals on, then what you'll do is you'll take the right cymbal and you'll place it over the top and use your left index pointer finger and your left thumb, and you'll hold it over the right cymbal to keep it in place. So we have regular relaxed, and then we have check. And see, my arms are slightly bent, and my arms are apart, and my left index finger and my pointer finger are in holding the right cymbal. And if you see it from a side, your arms are just supposed to be at a comfortable distance. It's not too far down that you have to bend your arms, and it's not up to your chest. You want the top of the cymbals to kind of be around your belly button or your lower hip, your upper waist, Okay, then from check, we'll learn set now. And set will be in first position, so your heels are together and your toes are apart, about a fist distance in between. That's first position. And for your arms, you'll have them at your hip bones, your arms bent in behind you because you don't want to look at like a chicken. So it'll be like that, shoulders down. You want to look as big and as tall and as structured as possible, but don't bring your shoulders up, keep them down and relaxed. Shoulders back. You want to look really professional and really ironed, Okay, and from the side you can see that my hand is about at my hip bone, the palm of my hand. My shoulders are back and down, and my arms are not chicken wings. Okay, so with cymbals, we'll find that set position and making sure that the cymbals aren't too far out so that we're flashing and not open on the bottom. Keep them on you, on your body. Palms are on the hips, and it looks like that. So if we have just regular relaxed, then we have check, and then we have set. So the directors can alternate between set and check. If we just finished a set, as in like a run, they'll say set and we'll hold it. and then they'll say check. And then if we just come from a break, they'll say check, and then set. Now we're gonna learn some playing positions. So the one we use most often is called flat. And for flat, what you're gonna do is it'll be out in front of you. As you can see, you can kind of see an imaginary line that runs from my left shoulder to my right waist. And you want to hold that imaginary line in between your hands. And your hands will be about 2 inches apart. And your arms will be out in front of you. And this will be hard to get used to when you're first starting because the cymbals are heavy. So you have to build up that arm muscle and get used to having your arms out here. Because you don't want your cymbals up against your body. You can't do anything with it. Okay, so picking up the cymbals, we're at set, and now we're gonna go to flat. So you can see, have them about 2 inches apart. It's kind of hard to see the diagonal that I had, but if I go to the side here, you can see that it goes out in front of me. And yeah. So next position we have is called vert. Vert is kind of short for vertical. So the cymbals will be up and down with your palms about nose height. And you want to make sure to get your arms out in front of you, or else the cymbals will creep in and you'll hit yourself in the face. And no one wants that. So keep your arms out, relax your shoulders, pull them back so that you don't have to rely so much on arm strength. If you use your back shoulder muscles, it'll be easier to have the cymbals up in vert position, but it still takes time to get used to, just like flat position. Okay, so now we have set, and we'll go to vertical, still keeping about that 2 distance apart, and you want to make sure not to go like this and flash them too far open, or like this, or this, or this. Okay, so out in front of you, palms are the centers of the cymbals, about nose height. Okay, now I'll show you from the side. You can see that my hands are about even with my nose, and my arms are out. Okay. Now that you've learned some of the basic positions, we're gonna learn some basic flips. Flips are not as hard as they seem. They just look really flashy because, you know, the cymbals are made of metal, and moving metal around at all flashes light. So for the beginning flip, we have going from set to flat. To go from set to flat, what you do is you'll let go of all of your fingers, and you'll use your thumb to rotate the cymbal around, and you'll catch it at flat. The cymbal is attached to your wrist, so wherever your hand is, the cymbal will go. So if you have it here, and when you let go, when you catch it again, it will be wherever your hand is. So if your hand's all the way down here, the cymbal will catch all the way down here. If your hand's all the way up here somehow, the cymbal will catch all the way up here. Same for the left hand. You let go with all of your fingers. You use your thumb to push the cymbal, rotate your hand around, and catch it at flat. Now I'll show you from the side a little bit. Let go of your fingers, rotate with your thumb, catch it at flat. For your left hand, let go with all your fingers, rotate with your thumb, catch it at flat. And see, when I start the rotation, I'm already moving my hand. You don't want, if you just do the rotation and don't move your arm, the cymbal will stay where your hand is. You can still move your arm up and down even though you're rotating your hand. So, when you're just starting out, I would practice just doing it singular. And then once you get good at them, you speed them up. You're able to speed them up and get them pretty instantaneous flips. Then I would do them together and practice that unison. Make sure you're catching them always in that 2 inches apart vertical position. 2 inches apart diagonally. Okay, now I'm going to show you with cymbals. So from the front, I'm going to let go with my fingers. I'm going to push and catch. And that's just a slow version. It gets really easy when you start speeding it up. It's kind of hard to do the flip without any momentum, but it can be done. You just push and you catch. Push and catch. Now for the left hand, let go, push, catch. Let go, push, catch. And now I'll show you from the side. You let go, you push, and you catch. Let go, push, catch. Let go, push, catch. Sorry, I have a stand in my way. Let go, push, catch. And so when you get good at them, you'll just get fast. And it's really easy to do once you have the momentum and you know what it feels like. So then what you can do is you can do both of them at one time. But when you do the flips, make sure not to get too sloppy on the flat form and the vert form. So now that you know how to get up to flat, let's show you how to get down from flat. Flipping down, when you go up, you use your thumbs. So to go down, it's the opposite way. You use your fingers, and what you're gonna do, or your pinkies, you're gonna open your hands like a book, pushing with your pinkies, and then rotating your wrist and coming down. So you'll have them like this, push open with your pinkies, and then flip your wrist around and catch it on your sides. So just like this, you can practice it with one hand, open it, and then catch it down. Same with this one, open the book and catch it down. So now with cymbals, what you do, go to flat, open the book, let go, and catch it at set. Open the book, let it fall, catch it at set. Open the book, catch it at set. Open the book, let it fall, catch it at set. So now when you get both, you open the book together and catch it. Again, you'll get better at this and you'll be able to go faster and faster. Just make sure you know where each position is. Now here it is from the side. Open the book, let it fall. Open the book, let it fall. Here it is from the other side. Open the book and letting it fall. So now that you learn, and now that you know the basic flips, you can do them to any position. It doesn't matter if it's flat or if it's vert. You can do it in any position to any other position, except for check. So if you're in set and you want to go to vert, you do the same thing. It's just longer distance. So what you do, push with your thumbs, but instead of stopping here, you stop and vert. So you kind of have to move your arms faster because you don't want a slow spin. A slow spin doesn't make it that flashy. So the faster you can move your arms, the better it'll look. Because you don't want to stop your spin halfway and just bring your arms up. You want to be able to hit your arms and the spin at the same time. So we push in and we catch. In and catch. In and catch. And now, together. In and catch. And try to get that as fast as possible. Going down from vert is slightly different. And now, going down from vert is the same thing. So you're at vert, you're going to open the book and let it fall with gravity and then catch it back on your hips. So you have vert, open the book, let it fall, catch. Open the book, let it fall, catch. And together. And make sure, again, that you move your hands move your arms as fast as you can because the cymbals go where your hands are. So for at vert, open the book, let it fall. At vert, open the book, let it fall. Vert, open the book, let it fall. This side, vert, open the book, let it fall. Open the book, let it fall, and together we have this. So now we can go up to vert and down, up to flat and down. And now there's one more thing to do. So I said with basic flips you can go from any position to any other position, which means that if you aren't flat, it is possible to go from flat to vert with the flips. So if you're at flat, you push in with your thumbs and catch it at vert. Again, you push in with your thumbs and catch it at vert. In with your thumb, catch at vert. Okay? Pretty much every time you're using your thumbs, you're engaging into a position. Whenever you open a book, you're disengaging from a position. So from set to flat, we're engaging, so we're using our thumbs. And then going to vert, we use our thumbs. Going back down to vert, or to flat from vert, we use our thumbs. And then going from flat to set, we disengage and use our pinkies. So, what does it look like to go from flat to vert? So you're going to be at flat, push in with your thumb, and go to vert. Flat, vert. Again, the cymbal goes where your hand is. So flat, in with your thumb, vert. Now it's much harder to go upwards than it is to go downwards because you have to use more force. But once you get used to it and you know where the positions are, it's really easy because you can use momentum. It's not really easy. It still takes a little to get used to, but you can use momentum to get it up there faster. That is once you get used to it. So we're gonna go flat, to vert, now to go back down to flat, same thing, in with the thumbs, and then go catch it up flat. Vert, in with thumbs, catch it up flat. Vert, in with thumbs, catch up flat. So together, vert, flat. Vert, in with thumbs, catch it up flat. Okay, so now you guys are ready for pretty much any basic position and any basic flips. Hope this helps, guys.